So good morning, everybody. How are you doing? Welcome to this live section. Welcome to today's live class. So today is going to be a very important one because we're going to talk about timing the market, when to enter and when to wait. So many of you traders have been having issues of you don't know when to enter a trade, you don't know when to wait. You understand? But I want to let you know that there's actually no best time to enter or best time to wait. But once you have a rule, once you have a strategy, follow your strategy. If your strategy says wait, let the market come to you, you wait. If it says enter, you execute. You understand? So, good morning, family. Welcome to my Zone Master morning sections. We are always here Mondays to Friday, 7:45 a.m. We study the market, take live trades, and build structure, discipline, and confidence. So if you are live with me right now, I want you to drop GM in the chat. If you are live with me right now, I want you to drop GM in the chat. Drop GM in the chat. So today we're going to be talking about one of the biggest skills in trading. We're talking about one of the biggest skills in trading, which is timing, when to enter and when to wait. This one will save your money and what? Stress. It will save your money and stress. So why does timing matters a lot? Why does timing? Because a lot of, if you know you're having issues about when to enter and when to wait, type I am in the comment section, because this is something I know a lot of traders how they are having issues with. So most losses don't come from bad direction, they come from bad timing. Entering too early, and when you enter too early you hit stop loss, or entering too late, then you now have tiny reward, then you panic and exit. Good timing is equals to waiting for price, waiting for zone, and confirmation to align. A good timing requires for you to wait for price to come to you, price should come to your zone, and confirmation to align. So there's something I call the 3C. I want you to type 3C in the comment section. There's something I call the 3C. There's something I call the 3C. So I want you to type 3 in the comment section. Type 3C in the comment section. There's something I call the 3C. I want you to type 3C in the comment section. So this 3C is what I use for my entry framework. I use this 3C to enter the market. I use this 3C to enter the market. So let me explain. So the 3C, what's this 3C all about? What I call 3C, what is it all about? This is what you're supposed to use before you enter any trade. This 3C is what you're supposed to use to enter any trade. It tells you if you have to wait, and it tells you if you have to enter. So let me explain the meaning of 3C. The first C, the first C is called context. The second C is called context, is more of like your higher time frame bias. That is the first C, context. It's more of like the first C is the context, which is the higher time frame bias. Second C is the cloud, or let's call it zone, cloud or zone. That is your level. And the third C is confirmation, the trigger. The third C is confirmation, which is the trigger. Do you understand? But I will explain these three C's properly to you all. I'll explain it properly to you all. So let's start with the first C, context. Now, what does context means? The higher time frame bias. Like I told you, before entering any trade, you go and check your daily, and you check your 4-hour direction. Are we on the uptrend? Are we on a downtrend? I believe you all are familiar with that. If we are seeing higher highs and higher lows, we are bullish. And if we are seeing lower highs and lower lows, we are bearish. Do you understand that? That is what the first C, which is the context of the market. What is the context in the market? So because I'm trying to teach you, because many of you say you don't know when to enter a coin. So I'm trying to tell you exactly what you need to see to know if you are to wait or to enter a coin. Do you understand? Give me a minute. So I believe you all are familiar with uh, the one I what I call context in the first C, looking for where the market is going to. The second C, which is I call it cloud, or you can take see it as zone. That is your level. As price reach your zone master level, that is your entry zone. Is it clean? Is it a clean level? Is it where liquidity swept, or weak reaction, or a fair retest? So what I mean by the cloud, the second C, cloud or zone, what I mean by that is a place whereby you have to now wait for your coin. Sorry. Coming. Sorry, I was trying to fix something. So I've explained the first C. Second C is the zone. Is you just waiting for your is you waiting for price to come to where, because many of you just enter coins ignorantly. You enter coins ignorantly without waiting for price to come to your zone. That's very, very bad. You have to always wait for price to come to your zone. Do you understand? Always wait for price to come to your zone. Don't just jump into the trade anyhow. Do you understand? And the last is the confirmation. The last is the confirmation. Sorry, trying to open my trading view now. So, and the last is the confirmation. So confirmation, this is, I'm just trying to, because this I will not go back to this topic again, because I want to show you whereby you will not have to ask me, Crypto Store, should I enter this coin? Is the best time to enter? I want you to always know when to enter a coin. So the confirmation is now using your 1 hour, you understand, to go into a coin. So if all these three C's join together, you understand, if all these three C's are joined together, you should be able to get your, to know when to wait and when to enter a coin. Now, let me repeat it again. First is the context using the higher time frame, because entering, knowing when to enter a coin is very, very important in this space. Very, very important. So you need to know these three C's: context, the zone, which is the cloud, and the confirmation. The context is using the higher time frame bias to check where the market is going to. You understand, which I explained yesterday. The cloud, which is your level, check the level your master gave to you. As the coin got to your level, how do you react to that level? Is it okay to take the trade at that level? Then the last one is your confirmation. You understand? You now use your 1 hour to go and look for your entry. After I've confirmed the first two, use your 1 hour to look for your what? Entry. That's what they call confirmation. So if any of these C is missing, you have to wait. The market is generous to patient traders. So another thing people want to know is when to wait. So this I'll list the reasons why you have to wait. Now you have to wait when price is between zones. When price is between zones, okay, like the price have not gotten to your zone, like it's just in between dancing, it has not got into that your zone. You know, yesterday I showed you BTC on a daily time frame. That Bitcoin, you need to be respecting me. Oh, I told the Bitcoin, I'm seeing it at 101, 100, and it got there, and now it's reacting to that daily time frame zone. We can go and watch the chart yesterday. If I don't know if you guys were with me yesterday, you understand? So I never even trade, and I told you I'm looking for short positions. So if any of you actually caught any short positions, you will actually be in massive profit. Do you understand? So you see, everything is everything. We analyzed the market yesterday. If you guys can remember that, we showed that the 4 hour was bearish and the daily was very bearish. I don't know if you guys can remember. So as it was both bearish, I told we are going down. Oh. It has aligned. This alignment. I told you guys to type alignment, and we will type alignment, and you saw that truly, Bitcoin even went as low as going to 99K. True or false? True or false? True or false? So you have to always wait for price to come to your zone. Don't rush it. Always wait for price to come to your zone. Then, secondly, higher time frames disagrees. If the daily is bullish and the 4 hour is bearish, you have to what? Relax. If the daily is bullish and the 4 hour is bearish, you have to what? Relax. You have to always wait. Like I said, when we saw that the 4 hour and daily was bearish, we already knew that the market was going to dump yesterday. And what happened? The market not dump. It did. So you have to, so this is, so you have to wait when you see your 4 hour and your daily is 4 hour daily is bullish, 4 hours is bearish. You have to wait. If price have not gone to your zone, you have to wait. If you have missed the first clean entry, don't chase, wait for a retest. If you have missed, most times, trust me, 100%, most times, if you take a trade, before that trade goes your way, let's say it goes, it enters your entry position and now go back to your way, goes up. Most times it goes back to the entry and react from there. That second reaction is mostly what determines if the trade will go your way. So if you have missed a trade and trader, let's say you bought Bitcoin at 100 and it has pumped to 103, relax. Even on daily time frame, Bitcoin got to 100, yeah, it got to 100. Let's wait to see what Bitcoin does. If Bitcoin is going to go back to 100, and I like, let me check my chart before I can conclude that I will go into Bitcoin. I want to see what Bitcoin does if it goes back to 100 and still wants to go back up again. Now it got to 100, pumped to 102. I've been looking at that 100K since. That was where we marked yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. And it got to the 100K, got to 102. I want to see, I will not rush it. I will see open it graphic. I want to see what happens from here. Do you understand? Because the 100K now is the current support. 100K now is current support on Bitcoin. So wait for the retest. Don't just say, okay, you're not gonna rush and enter at 102 or 103 out of I've missed out. When you now rush, you now start crying that hey, I've missed out the market, and market retraces back to 100K and you now hit stop loss. So don't panic when you have missed a very clean entry. Wait for a retest. Most times, 100% sure. Have you know, guys? If you have noticed it, say I have. Most times, market always come back to your entry and still go your way. Most times, market always come back to your entry and still go your way. Who have experienced it before? If you have experienced it, say I have. Most times, market always come back to your entry. Who have experienced it before? Are we good to go? If we are good to go, type good to go in the comment section. If we are good to go, type good to go in the comment section. Type good to go in the comment section. So let's proceed quickly. Then also news in minutes. News in minutes. So many of you need to be careful when you are trading. What do I mean by careful? Most times when news happens in the market, there's tendency of there's tendency of who have experienced news in the market. Like you just see a news, either Powell wants to speak, Donald Trump wants to speak, and when they speak, you see one sharp spike up and down. So when you see that there's a news on that day, a very strong news. Now, many of you ask, "Okay, Pastor, where can we get the new news are happening?" You have to go to www.forexfactory.com. That's where you see the news in the market. So when there's news in the market, there's tendency of having a very sharp spike, a very, very sharp spike. You understand? So that's it. So don't trade news. When there's news, better for you just wait. Let the news happen. Then you now take your entry. So let the spike happen, then trade the post news. What is post news? The news is when after the news have happened, then trade. So these are the time you need to wait. Let me repeat it again. When to wait. When to wait. You should wait when price is in between zones. That is no man's land. That is when you should wait. Wait for the price to come to your zone master entry. Two, higher time frames disagree. When the 4 hour is bearish and daily is bullish, wait. You know, when we check BTC yesterday, when both the 4 hour and the daily was bearish, what did I say? Everybody should go and look for short. If you look for short, you'll be in profit by today. That's what you should do. So let me explain how Zomaster actually helps with timing. Zomaster solves two timing problems. Number one, location. It draws your entry, put your stop loss, and take profit zones, so you are not guessing. So through Zomaster, it has already like show you the current zones. So there's nothing like guesswork here. So you are seeing, just like we saw the market going to 100K. I showed you the chart graphically using my Zomaster. We saw the market going to 100K yesterday. You saw the market going to 100K yesterday, so you are not guessing. So it gives you location of where to put your entry, stop loss, and take profit. So you're not guessing. Then number two, patience. It gives you a visual rule: no touch, no trade. So always know that when your higher time frame is aligning with your lower time frame, that is a quality timing. So let me now go to the chart of what's going on in the market today. Let me explain these three C's. Let me explain these three C's in the market. Let me explain these three C's in the chart. Because no guess, this place is no guesswork zone. We are still what we are seeing on the chart. We are doing exactly what we are seeing on the chart. No guesswork zone. And you all can see how it has been playing out for us peacefully. Woo! Omo, did you guys see how I flipped $70 to $1,000 yesterday? When I tell people that capital is not a problem, people without him. I just use that. Do you know that as I'm teaching you all, I swear I'm learning every day. Like some things are coming to my head are fresh, are fresh. Some things are coming to my head are fresh. Some things are coming to my head are fresh. So let me share my screen. I turned $70 to 1K yesterday. I don't know if you guys saw it. I posted it. I don't know if you guys saw it yesterday. I posted it like yesterday. I don't know if you guys saw it. Yeah, somebody said, boss, I've studied certain coins to a point that sometimes when I see the chart, I barely look at it. I know. Even me, it has got to that level. So somebody said sometimes fear holds me back. You don't have to be afraid. So this is what I do. So this is what I do when I'm afraid of going to the market. Let me explain something about the profit that I made yesterday. Yeah. Yes, I saw the structure. It's on a coin. I turned that $70 on a coin called there's a coin called what's the name of that coin? What's the name of this coin? What's the coin I made profit from yesterday? I've made profit. I forget about the coin. What's the name of the coin? Let me go and check the group. MMT, yeah, MMT was the coin I made profit from. What did I do? I didn't do much. Oh. So what happened yesterday? Yesterday I've been seeing that the coin was in highest gainers yesterday. So it was in about 130% profit. I was like, we're having a serious dump. Then what is now making this coin pump. I said, okay, let me go and do my research on this coin. I checked the coin and everything. Uh, I did my research on the coin. You understand? I checked the coin. I did my research on the coin. I was like, okay, what is making this coin pump? So let me even open it graphically. Maybe I can explain what I saw in the coin. MMT is what we learned yesterday. To be honest, I used to enter that coin and I'll explain what I did there. And I'll explain the part of fear that my friend here spoke about. Ah, so this coin, oh, it's not this one. Because maybe people have been asking me, this is the coin now. I don't know why this thing is showing this way. It's wasting my time. So let me explain what happened yesterday. So yesterday on the coin MMT, yeah, I didn't even do much. So the coin has pumped to 100, like was a serious higher low and higher highs. Hold on, my trading view Chineke me o. Okay. So the coin NMT or MMT, okay, MMT. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I'll sort it. Okay, I'll sort it. Mhm. So I've sorted it out. Let me now share, add it to stage. Now look at it here. This is where I started buying this coin from 106. So at this point, this coin was around 130%. This was the only thing I did though, but it's risky because a new coin. Now this was exactly what the coin was doing yesterday, and this I entered the coin. So now the coin was here yesterday around 103, 0.5. It pumped and went back down, higher low and higher highs. It pumped again, higher low and higher highs. I say, so from here, when he did this pump here, I waited for the coin. I waited for a pullback because it has been from the beginning. It has been forming the higher lows and higher highs. And I checked the 4 hour bullish. Now the coin itself is bearish. I checked the 4 hour bullish and the and the what's call it, the daily was bullish. I said, okay, fine. This goes to show that this coin is bullish. Where do I enter from? Is a risk because they just newly launched coin. I don't trade the newly launched coins. I like trading coins and familiar, but just trying to tell you the risk I took and how I took my risk, if at all. If you know me well, I don't do all this like trade so many like meme coins and all of that. If you know me well. So what did I do? I said, okay, no problem. I said, okay, no problem. This is what I will do. Higher lows and highs, right? I bought this coin from around this as it pumped to this place. But I don't know if you guys can see the higher lows and higher highs. It started pumping, goes down, pump, goes down. It was at this point here I bought the coin and the coin pumped straight to $1. Retest again, pumped, retest again, now pump again. You can see that it's creating new higher lows and higher. That's what I saw that made me enter this coin. To be honest, I didn't do much because a new coin is a risk and it's very volatile. What did I use? I just used small $70 with 5x because I was afraid too. I won't lie, because I know how volatile it is. But I saw that this coin is bullish. I don't want to miss out of this bullish coin. It's more of like the risk is very high. So when the risk is very high, you use low leverage and low margin peacefully. So that if at all anything happens, you'll be good to go. You get, because me inside all my safe trade, I have one or two risks I take in the trade. You get what I'm saying? So this is one of my risks I take once. You get. So that is it. Pump, dump, pump, higher high, retest, higher low. Pump, higher high, retest, higher low. I bought from here and the pump, I held this coin till it got to $3. Immediately it got to $3.8. So I put what's call it, I adjust my stop loss, put my take profit very fast at 3.2. At 3.2, this coin kicked me out. It gave me 1k dollars. 1k dollars yesterday. Gave me 1k dollars, not knowing that this coin will still pump to $10. This coin pumped to $10 yesterday. Now what's he showing me like this on? I also read that trading view and the brokers, they were not even at the same price this thing. But this coin actually pumped to $10 yesterday. This coin gave me $1,000 with $70 and with 5x leverage. Do you understand? Somebody said the coin nearly kill him yesterday. That's not how to trade. So when you see all the kind of pump, you relax. It dumped back, went back up, dump and broke the trend line. It has started going up. Foreign coin is crazily bearish. You check the 4 hour. This coin is going to be sweet for short. Both the 4 hour and the daily, all they are bearish. Can you see the higher time frame it was forming? Chakam, 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 chakam. You understand? I wish I held this coin at 10k, $10 going to allow me like 2k dollars with 70. If I tell someone that I made $2,000 with $70, I will not believe. But thank God that I show you guys evidence that is possible. It's possible. Do you understand what I'm saying? I flipped $70 in less than 5 hours to 1k dollars. Everybody type 1k dollars because your time will come. Clap for me and type 1k dollars because your time will come. But I will tell you as a beginner, avoid such volatile coins for now. Even me as a boss, I'm using $70 to put in the coin because of I was afraid. So next time you're afraid and you see that, if you see your setup, you see it aligns. I was in as much as I saw the 4 hour was bullish, the daily time frame was bullish. I knew any pullback is just a pullback, but the coin will still pump. You get what I'm saying? Don't what's call it? Don't panic. Don't panic. Just reduce your margin very well. I use $70 with 5x. 5x. It means small for even use 3x join. You get with 5x and you good to go. So if at all anything happens, just small, that will not even shake you. So that $70 give me 1k dollars. 1k. Imagine I held that coin to $10 out of, because immediately it hit my take profit. The take profit I set, it pumped to $10 from $3. So that's it. Let me even tell you, let me even expose myself now. There's even a coin I'm currently on. Why did my screen stop sharing? I I can't see you guys comment again. Oh. What's going on? I I don't know that press problem or can you guys hear me also? I don't know what I pressed in my this thing now. Problem there. Oh, there's problem. Oh. I can't see you guys messages again. Oh. So I don't know. I cannot see you guys. If you guys can still hear me, just come to my. Let me see. Look at this coin. Look at this coin, Gigu. I am currently on this coin. I'm currently on massive profit. I entered this coin at 115. And this was the only thing I did. Let me show you what I did. I don't know, I'm not seeing you guys chat again. No. Wait. Okay, I can see you guys chat. Oh. Okay, this is the real place I am. Okay, nice one. Okay, sorry. Oh yes, I don't know why I went to, but don't worry. So now, that is what I did now. I used trailing stop loss for the coin yesterday now. As the coin pumped to 3.8, I put trailing stop loss at 3.2. It kicked me out at 3.2. Then pumped to $10. So there's a coin I'm currently on, Gigo. Let me share my screen. Use time too much. This coin I'm calling, this is what I did in this coin. I entered around 115, 110, 115. This was the only thing I did on this coin. So since yesterday I've been observing this coin. This coin has been pumping from 47 to 58. It retraced small and I've been dancing around this zone. So what I did was that look how structure was. I should have entered here, but I was waiting for a confirmation. I was still doubtful. Watch what I just did. What I did. So I entered somewhere here. I watched what the coin was doing. So I entered around 110, 159. Currently, coin has pumped to 140, broken the previous high. What did I do? First, I checked the 4 hour of this coin. 4 hour is what? 4 hour is bullish. See, it has 4 hour first has formed higher highs and higher lows. 1, 2, 3 is bullish, no issue. Does it align with the daily time frame? Daily time frame too has formed its own. 1, 2 higher highs and higher lows, and it's bullish. So I just went to the 1 hour time frame to look for entry. I just did this. Everything is just practical. You just do something like this from here. I say this coin will not pass me by. Like this, higher highs. First one, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. I entered around there. 110, I entered around 115, around this retest here. And now the coin is around 140. So I think I'm thinking of taking profit from here. You get? So that's what I even did there. I didn't even think too much. I would have entered around this 81, but I slept off before the coin pump. I was like, okay, this coin is very, very like bullish. You get my point. You get my point. So it's as easy as that. This is one of the coins like 5x I even used. So let's go to our guy on the top, BTC. Let's see what BTC is trying to do. Let's start with overall general market condition of BTC. You see yesterday, look at what Zomaster has done for us. I removed the entry and stop. I just want people to see the clearer picture. I just left only the zones so you guys can see the clearer picture. Okay, the alignment pattern makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense. It's in the play. They play. No worry. They play. That's why I say I've not entered Bitcoin, but I think I'll enter Bitcoin very soon. I'll take a risk on it, no issue. Now, if you look at Bitcoin now, look at each time it got to 100K, we have always had a pump. Let's count how many times. Who can tell me how many times Bitcoin got to 100K and the pump? Looking at the zone that Zomaster drew for us. According to the zone Zomaster drew for us, how many times has Bitcoin got to 100K and pump massively? Count it, let's see. Now, I've counted it already. I want you guys to count it and put in the comment section. Count it and put in the comment section. So, how many times have you guys seen? So now 1, 2, 3, probably 4, 5. 4 will be 5, thereabout. So if you ask me, I'll tell you, well, Bitcoin is should pump from here. This is the strongest zone that I've been holding in Bitcoin. Even the time Donald Trump said it's rubbish, it ended at 100K. When Donald Trump and China were fighting, it didn't break the 100K support zone. So it's a very strong demand. People are there. It will pay me that if at the end I did not hit this 100K zone, I did not see chance to enter. So what I'm looking at now is that if we don't want to break our rules says the daily time frame must we should not be deceived by this green candle first. We need to see something like this, a pump like to like 105. It should come back to 102, then go up again, then we know, okay, the daily time frame is bullish. Because we can still enter from here and the market will still go down. So before I will enter at this daily time frame here, I want the market to go to like 105 first, then come back to 102, then start going. I know, okay, the bully, that place is holding. That's like people are buying there. If no longer truth is worrying me, I can enter at 101, 100 now, put small money. I'm just because look at it, it's a script. It's a script already. A written script that should happen. A written script that should happen. So I'm just being, if I want to break my rules now, I will just wait for 100 and something, 100K and enter. But if you want to do the right thing, we have to look at from this angle here. We have to wait for the market to go up to probably like 104, 105, come back down, form a higher low, and go back up. Then from here, we'll enter peacefully. So I'm just observing and waiting. Current current so the 100K zone, 100, 200, and 100K are the major zones holding for BTC. Sorry. So now, because if Bitcoin fails to rise above the 103,500, I want Bitcoin, I'll be saying I want Bitcoin to go to 105. But if it doesn't go to 105 or it cannot break above 103, we're going to still visit that 100K support. You understand? And if this 100K support does not hold, we're looking at 98, 96K. You get my point? So that is it for now. That is it for now. Bitcoin is at a crucial support. And if the support doesn't hold, that I don't want to rush inside. We are going to visit 98, 96. Do you understand? So I'm waiting for Bitcoin to get to like 105 before I declare the market bullish. 105. When it gets to 105, it should retest to 102, 103. I will now start looking for longs from there. But for now, no, I'm not okay with this. It's on the 4 hour, the market is bullish. See, it's already forming on the 4 hour, it's already forming higher. So even but for a scalp, we can take a scalp at 100k 500. So you can see it's already forming a higher low, higher highs and higher lows. You can see it's already forming it already, trying to pull up. You get. So but me, I want market to come to 105. Then let us look for, let it now retrace more, and we'll start entering. Look at both the daily and this thing. Do not align. So family, if you want to risk with me, if at all you want to risk for, let's look for 100K zone and risk. Let's look for 100K zone and risk. Let's I would like me now, I'm ready to risk at 100K zone. Anything that happens should happen. So I'm ready to risk at 100K zone. Even our guy Ethereum. If I say Ethereum at 3K, I will risk. Where's Ethereum? I'll just put small money there. If I see Ethereum at 3,200, now I see Ethereum is forming higher and higher lows. I want Ethereum to dump. I have a very strong feeling that Ethereum will go to 3,800. So if I see Ethereum at 3,200, I will enter. If I see Bitcoin at 100K, I will enter. If I don't see, alhamdulillah, let it continue going up so I can confirm that. See, two things I want to risk today. I will risk Bitcoin at 100, 500, 100, 100, 500. I will buy Bitcoin there at 100K, 500. Yes, it's a risk you get because there's no clear confirmation yet. The daily time frame is still trying to form a higher time, like still trying to form a structure. But there's a very strong support. That's what I'm trying to kiss. It's something I can see clear. But if it doesn't go our way, we're going to visit 98, 90. So I'm going to put a minimal risk. A bit as for Ethereum, if I see Ethereum at 3,200, oh, my is low. If I see Ethereum at 3,200, I'm going to take Ethereum at 3,200. So that's my signal for you for today. So Bitcoin at 100K 500, you can buy. Ethereum at 3,200, you can buy. But if those positions, those know at this position, those know that we have not gotten a real confirmation. I told you the only real confirmation is when I see the market goes to 105, break 103, go to 105, then retrace back. Then both the daily show me like that daily that is showing me. Let this daily candle. Where is it? This daily here on BTC. This candle is too weak. Let this daily candle that have tapped this liquidity here, let it show me go up. I want it to go up and come down again and go up. Like something like this. I want the daily to become something like this. Let the daily do something like this. Let it pump, go down and pump again. It's clear. Like it should pump, go down and pump again. It should give us a bullish movement, retest, forming a higher low and go back up, they were good to go. But I can just risk it here based on our demand zone 100k is very high. People are here. So you can even see it's even struggling to go above 102. It's struggling. So this is my own signal I will take. If at all I'm going to risk anything in this market for the day, oh, I'm going to take Ethereum at 3,200 and Bitcoin at 100k, 500, 100k, 900. So that's that for today's class. That's that for today's class. I believe you guys really understand the three C's properly now. You know when to trade, when to enter, all of that. So thank you all for today. So tomorrow we go again. If you have any questions, just let me know. And if you need the Zone Master, you want to see your chart like this, you want the Zone Master to show you entry, to show you stop loss and take profits, just the way you have been seeing me in my live section, I can give you access to it. You just subscribe to it. So if you want to get access to my Zone Master strategy, you want to see your price they play because I forgot to charge. Small child not charge you. You want to be whining me. Make the laptop they play. Yeah, yeah. A laptop of how many million? Yeah. Cannot wait for me to finish my class. Are you guys with me? Are you guys with me? You know, when you have 24 hours light now in your environment, you will never know when you'll never have issues with charging anything. I just my laptop can say 3 days, I'll not even plug it to light. So that's that. So that's it. So that what happened to so I've told you where to enter BTC come from, I've told you where to enter Ethereum from. And for my VIP members, I'll drop some signals for you. I think I'll still drop. I'm not really okay with the market yet. I'll stick to BTC and Ethereum for now on trades and all. So if you want to get access to my Zone Master and subscribe to it, you have my number. You can chat me and that's it. So I think we're done for today now. We're done. We're done for today. So see you guys tomorrow, same time as usual. Remember, alignment, no sign of weakness, family. No sign. Don't let this market eat your money. Make money. Even in the bearish market, we're still making money. So I'll look for signals for you guys. I'll send signal for you to the VIP group. Take care of yourself. Have a wonderful day.